And I married someone that was, I always tell guys when they meet a woman.
Jay Leno built his image as the nice guy of comedy, the one with clean jokes, family values, and loyalty to his wife. But for 40 years, a rumor followed him that could have destroyed everything. He always denied the talk of an affair, yet now at 75, as he lovingly cares for his wife Mavis, who suffers from dementia, Jay has finally changed his story, admitting that part of it was true and promising shocking revelations in his upcoming memoir. Born in 1950 in New Rochelle, New York, Jay grew up listening to his father's rapid-fire sales pitches and his mother's Scottish lullabies, learning early that humor and hard work could earn him more than money. Struggling with dyslexia and repeating grades in school, he found laughter in his learning difficulties, using comedy to turn weakness into power. By his teens, Jay was delivering pizzas, telling jokes on every route, and performing in local talent shows where even failure pushed him forward. At Emerson College, after a fight with another comic over a stolen joke left him with a chipped tooth and his signature chin-forward look, he created a campus comedy club that still exists today. Arriving in Los Angeles in 1973 with just $350, Jay hustled through sleepless nights, performing in pizza shops and topless lounges until he landed a spot on The Tonight Show. Though Johnny Carson initially cut his time short, as Jay climbed higher, he met Mavis Nicholson, the woman who became his wife and lifelong partner, in 1976 after literally bumping into her backstage. They married in 1980 and built a life rooted in loyalty more than romance, choosing not to have children because Mavis had long felt that motherhood wasn't for her. Their bond was tested by fame, pressure, and now illness, yet Jay has remained her devoted caretaker. His career reached its peak in 1992 when he took over The Tonight Show, but his rise caused bitterness that split Hollywood. Carson wanted Letterman to succeed him, yet NBC chose Leno, and that decision made him both powerful and controversial. Behind the laughs, he was strategic, willing to fire his own manager, Helen Kushnick, to save his show, and turning scandal into success with daring interviews like his infamous "What the hell were you thinking?" moment with Hugh Grant. Through the years, Jay faced lawsuits over stolen jokes, rivalries with Conan O'Brien and Letterman, and public accusations of manipulation. Yet he kept his ratings high and his reputation steady as the workaholic host who would do anything to stay on top. After finally leaving late night, Jay focused on his true passion: cars. His legendary garage in Burbank became his sanctuary, home to over 180 cars and 160 motorcycles, though that passion nearly cost him his life. In 2022, gasoline from a 1907 steam car ignited, burning his face and chest, and just 2 months later, he crashed his motorcycle, breaking bones but still performing days later. Even a 60-foot fall in 2024 couldn't keep him from walking on stage that same night. These near-death moments revealed both his resilience and his obsession with danger. At home, however, his strength shows in quieter ways, feeding and caring for Mavis as her memory fades. Court records confirmed her Alzheimer's diagnosis in 2024, and Jay became her full-time guardian, describing how she sometimes forgets their past but never his face. Now, as he writes his memoir, Jay admits there's more to his story, including that old rumor about a secret love from decades ago. He hints that his confession will surprise fans who thought they knew him completely. From a struggling dyslexic boy to one of America's most enduring entertainers, Jay Leno's life has been a story of loyalty, control, laughter, and pain, and as his memoir approaches, Hollywood is bracing for what might be his final, most honest punchline. Subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss the biggest untold stories behind the stars.